Hey, welcome to the channel. My guest on this episode is Shelby Robison. Uh, like, share, subscribe, drop some comments. Please support the channel, support justice impacted people. That being said, I hope you enjoy the interview.
Hi,
What's up, Shelby? How you doing?
I'm good.
All right.
How are
So,
you?
my very first guest on my YouTube channel, young lady named Shelby. Shelby, what's your last name?
Robison.
Robin Robinson with an N or a N? No N?
No, it's Robison.
All right. Okay. So, first of all, how you doing today? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Enjoying life in beautiful Pocatello State Women's Facility in Idaho.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's get into it. What are you in for?
Um, I'm in here for a simple possession
Simple
of
possession
drugs.
of what? What kind of drugs?
Meth.
Meth. That was your drug of choice?
Yes.
How long you been down?
This time I've been gone for a little over a year.
So what did they give you for simple possession?
They gave me a 3+4, so 3 fixed and 4 indeterminate.
What? How does that? Whoa! How does that work?
Well, I don't know.
You don't
That's
know.
just what happened.
So you're
I
doing.
don't know.
So you're doing three for sure, but then you might do four besides that, maybe.
Yeah, because if I do good, I could get 4 years probation.
Oh, so so basically they gave you 7 years, but you might not do four of it. You might get let out for the last four.
Yeah, and it was only my second felony ever as a 25-year-old woman. The
Wow.
first uh, the first felony I got was for getting high while I was pregnant, and I did 5 years for that straight.
All right. I mean, well, we're I'm gonna try not to judge on this channel. All right, we already get enough judgment from other people. Um, but yeah, that's a rough one. 5 years, man. I guess. Well, Idaho, there's a lot of Mormons there, right?
I think so.
That's who's running the crazy house. That's why they're so strict on stuff like that. They value life. Okay, so how many terms? So this is only your second term, second prison term, right?
Yeah.
You got county time and juvenile time too, or no?
So I have lots of juvenile time because I grew up in like the foster care system.
Okay.
So yeah, I was in juvie a lot, but yeah, this is my second term.
Okay. So did you? So let's talk about. You said you're in the foster care system. What's the situation? Did you not have parents from the get? Were you? What was the situation there?
My mom was in prison and my
Yeah.
dad was in prison. I'm actually here with my mom right now.
No, in the same unit and everything, or what?
Yeah, she's actually 2 rooms down from me.
How's you guys' relationship?
Um, it's okay. I mean, over like since I've been like how much prison time I've done,
Yeah.
I've learned that she has her own problems and
Right.
she did the best that I could because I can't judge because I have children, you know? So
Right.
it's actually like softened me towards her. Before I used to have a lot of anger.
Right. 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 I get that. That makes sense. So she had issues with drug addiction too, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: have you fucked around since you've been down?
I was at a
Ah,
work center.
don't lie, don't lie. Look at you
I know,
hesitated. You hesitated.
because I whenever I came in, I went to a work center
Yeah,
and I got rolled for getting high
yeah,
at the work center, but that was like 7 months ago.
yeah. Okay.
But other than that, I've tried to like be good.
Do you really try to be good, or are you like still with the bullshit? Keep it real. Are you still with the bullshit, fucking around?
No, well, the thing is like being in prison, like if you've been here for a long time, it's hard to like change your
Right.
friend group, like because it's
Yeah.
so like diverse, and so like um, you still see me at the same table. You still see me with the same people. I came in at 19, so the friends I've had, and I'm in a maximum security prison, so like these people have been here for a long time, right? I just
Yeah.
happen to come and go. So I still eat with the same people. I kind of still act the same, but I am on my own little journey, and
Right.
I've done really good for 7 months. So I am doing my best.
So when was the last time you got high?
7 months ago.
7 months ago when you got in trouble. That was the last time.
Yeah, and I have been UA'd since, and I'm in college right now, and I have a job, and
Okay.
um,
What are you going to college
I'm
for?
trying to get the
What are you trying to do with that?
well. I don't really know. It's just free, so I'm just like
Right.
trying to like be proactive and get up every day and do what I have to do.
Oh, there you go. That's right. That's what's up. That's good. I mean, take advantage of whatever they offer for sure.
Yeah,
A lot of
it's
my terms, huh?
just trying to learn some discipline. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Well, you're young too. I get that. I mean, shit, I'm still working on myself. Um, okay, so when did you start going into foster care? Your parents just gave
So
you up,
I
or how did that work out? CPS showed
no,
up,
so
or
like when I was like 7 and 8,
yeah,
we got taken away from my mom and dad because they had like an abusive home or whatever. Like, and I have two other siblings, but then my mom got us back after like a year,
yeah,
and then when we moved to Idaho, and my mom went to prison like not even I don't remember. Like, I was 12,
yeah,
and my dad was already in prison. He did a lot of like state time and fed time, so he was like in and out of the picture a lot. But like,
yeah.
my mom went for like a long time, and I was just like, wouldn't go to school. I was like running off all the time and drinking, and I got taken away from my grandpa, and my other two
Um,
siblings got to stay with him. And I was just always running from my problems. I didn't really do drugs. I just
yeah,
drank, and I had really bad behavior problems, and I ended up in like a mental hospital and like just crazy homes. When I wasn't crazy, I was just
yeah.
hurt, you know?
Right, yeah, yeah,
And like,
yeah. I mean, that
yeah.
sounds like it wasn't an ideal situation growing up. And so this is what I'm trying to do with the channel too, is hopefully try to change some people's perspectives that there's a large segment of the population that think that people who are justice impacted should only be punished. That's it. Like, just punish them, lock them up. Don't offer them any kind of rehabilitative services or anything like that. But what I'm doing with the channel, interviewing you guys, is helping people to understand, like, it's not just as cut and dry as, oh, you woke up one day and just decided to start committing crime. It's not that simple. Yeah, everybody's got stories, everybody's got trauma that they suffered through. And some people suffer through trauma and think, well, I didn't do those types of things. Okay, but you're an individual. That's one person. You know what I mean? Everybody deals with things differently. And when you're growing up in the kind of the households that we grew up in, and you don't have people modeling good behavior, if you don't have people in your life that are like demonstrating you healthy ways to deal with your issues, then you got to figure out for yourself. And a lot of times we figure out the wrong way to do things because we're kids, and then you get locked into that mindset and you get stuck on that path. So, I mean, this is the whole point of the channel, is for people to tell a story and help people understand that everybody's got a story, right?
Yeah.
So you said you got siblings,
Yeah.
brothers, sisters, what?
I have one brother and one sister.
Are they around your same age?
21 and 22, but they've never been to prison. They never like they don't do drugs. My brother's an alcoholic, but he's like, and he has a DOI, but like he's never like done any jail time.
Yeah.
My siblings are very different from me. I was the oldest, and so I feel like I was kind of just not very close with them.
Yeah, I get that. That's tough, man. So, okay, so you said you're going to college. What kind of subjects you taking?
I take like water and energy, macroeconomics, just like math. I've taken just like courses. Right now I'm in,
Just general ed, basically.
yeah, just trying to get credits
Yeah. Well, that's good though. I
to get
mean,
a,
at least you're sharp, keeping your mind sharp, not letting it turn to mush, right?
yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm a overthinker, so I don't know if that would ever happen. So
oh, you know what? So I have a problem with the term overthinker because people tell me, "Oh, you're overthinking it." Well, I'm not overthinking shit. Like I'm thinking about it until I reach a resolution regarding the issue that I'm dealing with. And I'm not going to stop thinking about it until I reach that resolution. So is it the same for
yeah.
you, or do you just spin out of control, or what?
No, I think that I'm very logical, and I
Yeah.
think that like I'm always right. Not like in a bad way, but I don't talk
Right.
unless I'm right,
Right,
or
right,
like
right.
thing that I've like spun out about whatever. I've
Yeah.
like usually it's very like accurate. It's because I've been through a lot, so
Right.
I know how a lot of different people work.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned about being a logical thinker too, because like for me, I had a lot of mental health issues too, and what I found is that over and above everything, the most important thing you can do is become a critical thinker. You become a critical thinker and examine your own thoughts critically. That shit is so beneficial to your mental health.
Yeah, I have a lot of mental health issues, but I'm currently on no medication,
That's good.
just because I feel like I need to cope with life on life's terms,
Yeah,
and I feel like I don't like how it makes me forgetful, and they have me on
yeah,
like heavy meds because of like the stuff that I have,
yeah,
but I feel like if I just let process things and not react to everything, like
yeah.
I'm just better off.
You got did they diagnose you with any kind of disorders that you want to name?
I have everything you could think of, probably.
PTSD and ADHD and schizo
Uh,
and
I'm drug induced schizophrenic.
yeah.
I'm ODD. I'm OCD. I'm bipolar, borderline personality disorder, but I'm an angel.
I believe it. I believe it. I'm with you 100%. Don't worry. No judgment here. Don't worry about that. So, okay, so you said you're going to college, but you don't have any kind of specific plans in mind for the future, right?
Well, I have like some, just like, of course, like I know, like with the felonies that I have, I will not be able to do the things that I want to do. So
Oh,
that was a big reason I wanted to do. I want to be a counselor. I want to help other people. I can't just go into like an office and be like, "Oh, give me a job," you know?
right. Yeah.
So it's like I have to make those big moves myself if I want to do big things, because people like me, they um they just kind of look at the record, and it's just like
Right.
it's a big it's a big hinder in my life, and I don't want to
Yeah.
be looked at as someone who did a bunch of prison time. Like I could for real help people,
Right. Right.
like
Yeah.
because of what I've been through. Like I would rather sit there and listen to somebody like me than somebody who's never been through what I've been through.
Right. Exactly. And that's another reason I'm doing this channel too, is because just like you said, people like us that have been through the system I think we have a greater capacity for understanding and empathizing with the next person than people who have never suffered through those kinds of things. Um,
Yeah.
but so what you think, like a therapist or like a drug counselor? What are you thinking? Because look at
Um.
now's your chance to voice it. Because keeping in mind that this is going out on YouTube, so you might somebody might watch this video that might be able to help you with yourself. So whatever you're thinking about, speak on it now.
I would like to be like a drug and alcohol, or even like a trauma therapist, someone who's been like sexually abused, or
Yeah.
maybe violence as like a child, or just substance abuse, or what it's led to substance abuse. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let me ask you, if you don't mind me asking, did you go through anything like that yourself when you were younger? Like being abused or assaulted, and
Oh yeah, and that's why I had a lot of anger towards my mom because she left me places, or, a foster parent had like sexually abused me. So, um,
yeah.
it's not cool. You
No,
know?
no, it's not at all. It's not at all. And my something I've thought for a long time is like people who are just as impacted. It kind of seems like men are are in prison mostly because of choices that they've made, whereas women are in prison mostly because of choices that have been made for them by others. Would you agree with that, or am I thinking about it wrong?
No, I agree, but we're in count time, and I have to go. I'm
Oh
so
shit, it's count
sorry.
time. Okay, then look it. We're not done with the interview. We're gonna pick it up. There's gonna be a part two. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
All right, Shelby. Good talking to
I'll
you.
call you later. Okay, bye.
Bye. What's up, Shelby?
Hi.
All right, you ready to continue?
Yeah, I guess.
Good. All right. So, you said you're going to school, but you don't have any kind of specific plans for the future. Okay, but you were talking about doing, being a counselor or something like that. You gotta look at it. You gotta look
Yeah.
into, are you taking the SUDT classes?
No.
Because if you take, because I remember when I was in and I was taking one of those classes, they wanted me to be the I don't know, facilitator or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, kinda.
Well, so my point being is,
Hi.
what's up,
I'm so
Shelby?
I feel like this is like an all day thing, I guess. I'm so
No, it's
sorry.
not all day, but I mean, part of the problem is that, the it keeps getting cut off. I mean, you're trying to tell your story, right? You want everybody to know who Shelby is, right? Crap.
I know, but then I'm like, oh, it's not that important. Just tell them just to put it on there.
I know, right? All right, look, we're almost done. We're almost done. You ready? Okay, so do you have any especially crazy prison experiences you like to share that you can think of?
Um,
Any war
oh
stories you want to
yeah.
share? Yeah, let's hear
Yeah.
one.
So when I was younger, I guess it's not like one specific like experience. It's just like a um feeling like alone, or like needing to prove yourself. So when I was like 19 to like 24, I was constantly like fighting. I was in max, I was in close custody. Um, Fighting like my friend being on one out time and telling me to beat somebody up for $200. You know what I'm saying? And so
Beat
like
somebody up for two
just
hundred
like not
dollars?
yeah, so like, because they can't get to him, and so
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you throw these crazy situations where like you think that what loyalty is,
Right, right.
or like having like my parents like being into drugs, or like not having like a support system, like having to do certain things for like money,
Yeah, yeah.
because I hard not like having like your hygiene or stuff like that. So just like relying on like the people around you to like in the moment it feels like they're uplifting you, and
Right.
they're there for you, and they're your family, but then out you realize like none of that stuff like really matters,
Right,
like I
yeah.
sat in the hole in close custody for years at a time, not talking to anybody, like
Yeah.
for nothing, because
Hey,
when
you
I
know
got
what?
out that none
I
of that
did
stuff
I did a year
applied.
in I did a year in the shoe, right? That's the security housing unit. I don't know if you guys got the same thing there, but I did a year in the shoe and I had no celly, no TV and no radio, just stuck in there by myself for a solid year. And that was the best year of my entire life to this day. I'm not even bullshitting because I used that time to just get in and sift through all the bullshit and try to weed it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, uh, yeah, you know, it's rough in there. It's rough in there. We don't have no, because you've been through foster care and you got parents that are, you know, doing what they're doing. You don't really have any outside support, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so anybody's watching the video, Shelby needs some support. Uh, Now I know you guys got issues with trying to get pen pals and then wanting to do say a bunch of weird things and do a bunch of weird things. Are you receptive to that? Everybody's different. I don't know. You know, some people don't want to deal with that. Some people don't care. Where are you at? Where are you at with that?
Well, I'm an OnlyFans girl, and so
Oh,
like I'm a little bit of a weirdo,
all
but
right.
I'm very sweet and like I don't know. I've never done no like crazy stuff, but I wouldn't be like opposed to like
All right, all right.
entertaining. You know,
There you go. Entertaining communication. There you go. All right. Shelby's open to it. There
I
you go.
can't
What's
say
better than
I
that?
can't say that sitting in my bed late at night is not lonely. You know.
Right, right. I know. Okay, so now being that you don't have any outside support, do you have any kind of hustle? Do you draw or you do anything like that? You braid people's hair? What do you do?
Well, I can neither like this is well, I work in laundry, and
Uh,
so I try to like wash people's clothes,
okay,
or I
okay.
do other people's chores.
Yeah. What about
I
tailoring? You
don't.
do any
I'm not very
tailoring?
like. Yeah, I'm good at mending.
Okay.
I am good at like. I'm not like artistic, you know,
Right,
but
right.
I could like.
Everybody's
I
not.
am able to move. I'm able to move freely around the prison. Like I'm
Mm.
like a worker. Like so, if you need like something done, like I could help you. You know, I
What
help
kind of
you with
shit you
your
do
like
to pass time in
schoolwork.
there? What do you do to pass time in there? Playing cards? What?
Actually, I'm not like a cards girl anymore. That was like back in my younger days when I would
Yeah,
gamble or like whenever I would sit and play cards. But
yeah.
I work all day and I'm in classes and I just watch TV.
Okay, so this is the next to last question, all right? I got two more questions for you and then we'll call it good, all right?
Okay.
So the first one is, what would you say to people who don't believe justice impacted individuals deserve second chances?
Um, re-say the question. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
What would you say to anyone who doesn't believe justice impacted individuals deserve second chances? You know, some people believe we should only be punished. There ain't no
I
resolution for us. There's some people that just punish them, punish them. What do you got to say to people like that?
Well, I think that there's only one mistake between me and you, and it's that you could not wear your seatbelt. You could think that you could drive home on a day that you were drunk, and you don't realize how drunk you are, and you hit a kid,
Yeah,
and your whole life changes. You know, so it's just
yeah,
like you're one mistake in between me and you could really tell if someone's a bad person, you know?
yeah,
And it's not, people make mistakes and people mess up, and it has a lot to do with like brain chemistry and mental health. Like,
yeah,
you're not going to make it that first try, and maybe not even like your second try, but like you can genuinely tell when someone's a bad person. And I believe that wholeheartedly. And if you
yeah.
have a good heart, you will go far.
Especially someone like you. You've been through foster care, and you know, a lot of people had better environment, better parents, better support system. And when you don't have nothing like that, it's hard to get on that better path for yourself. So anybody that can help Shelby out, help her out. Contact her. Um, and lastly, is there anything that I didn't ask you or we didn't talk about that you feel is important to say right now?
Hmm, I feel like well, I feel like in an interview, you always have to like add something at the end. You can't just be like, no, you know? That's
I mean,
the key too with
you don't
interviews.
have to, really. You don't have to. I mean, just,
Um,
hey, tell everybody you need some support. Tell everybody you want people to support you. You want moral support, financial support. Them little extras help you guys. I mean, help her out. You know what I mean? I mean, let's be honest about it. You know, when you're in there and you're broke and you're solely dependent on state food, life really sucks. So, aside from that, I guess
Well,
we can call it good. Yeah. What's up?
I'm just a good girl in a bad place, so I
Good
just
girl in
need
a
good
bad
people in my
place.
life.
Good girl in a bad place. I heard that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, Shelby. It was good talking to you. Thank you for interviewing with me. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
All right. Bye.